I'm Sharon Collins, and this is the Real Smile Podcast, brought to you by Smile Productions.
Hiya.
Right, Kirsty, even though we've been gabbing for half an hour, forgetting that the cameras have been on most probably, welcome to my podcast.
Thank you for asking.
My little love. So, you came to me as a kid, Kirsty.
Yeah. How old was I?
Oh my God. I think you started when you were about 5, 6.
I was, wasn't I?
Yeah.
We had our Sharon Collins t-shirts on and our cycling shorts.
Yeah. Oh, we go back a long way, don't we? So, biggest reason I've invited you to the podcast today is because, one, you're an ex-student of mine, so we can talk about growing up, coming to dance. 2, you are a full-on dance mum.
Fully fledged dance mum.
Fully fledged dance
15
mum.
years.
Yeah. And, you know, your kids have gone to dance, etc. We'll talk about that more in a minute. But I wanted to come from a dance mum angle to give, you know, a lot of people will relate to that. And I wanted to talk about how dance has affected you growing up, going into into your career and adult life that you know, that isn't in the performing arts, how it affected you. Because they say 3% of kids who go to dance school will sort of make it, whether that be because they chose it or they wanted to, or for whatever reason, go into the industry. Yeah.
It's so low, that, isn't it?
It's low when you think about it, but how many kids go to dance? Yeah, and even if they only go for a year or 6 months or whatever. So we'll go right back to the beginning now. And you came to me thinking you were about 5.
I think our Donna brought me, didn't she?
Yeah, you came with your cousin Janelle.
Yeah.
You were love as well.
Yeah.
My little Nell.
Yeah.
And you've been minding her little baby recently, haven't you?
My Teddy.
But yeah, you and Janelle came. Donna used to bring you with Janelle, because Janelle always loved dancing as well, didn't she?
Our little Shania Twain.
Yeah, yeah. Love her. Lovely family. And I've known your mum, Donna, and your uncles especially, who were my age.
Yeah.
I'd grown up in the same stomping ground as them, locally. And they were local lads that were...
I mean, Anne lives on the same road as your mum.
Yeah, my mum and dad, same side of the street. Yeah, same side of the drive. So our families have known each other for years. We had the same local.
Yes.
But yeah, so you came to dance and I was only really young then.
Yeah.
So you were one of my pupils when I was a young scallywag. I say a young scallywag because sometimes I think to myself, how did I even get up on a Saturday and teach when I used to go out every Friday night? But that was something I can't even comprehend now. In fact,
you just do it when you're young, though, don't you?
How you do these things, and you know. But I was a butterfly on a Saturday morning like that, and I'd be like, But anyway, that's how long we've known each other. So you were particularly good at ballet.
Loved it.
You were a little ballet dancer.
I loved it. I still stand in first position, and everyone comments on
natural physique. Your lines were lovely. They were always effortless, and you were dead funny.
What was I?
Oh, Kirsty, you were so funny. You've always had a dry sense of humour. And as a teacher, when you're trying to discipline the class. And I was Miss Sharon, but when I wasn't at work, like I'd always be having a laugh with my mates and all things like that. And I used to look at you when you were a kid and think, I want to go to the pub with her when she's a grown up. I want her to be my mate. But as your teacher, I used to think, now come on, Kirsty, behave. Like, you used to go,
them faces
like that.
Well,
it was so funny.
Tilly, my youngest, pulls them faces now, and I want to strangle her. And I think that's me. That's exactly what I was like. Yeah. If looks could kill, I would have killed everyone. Oh,
you were so funny though. But you were always dead loving, gorgeous little girl. And then, you used to do your ballet work. And some kids used to, don't love ballet as much as you did, but you loved it.
I loved it. Still do.
You really loved ballet. You didn't love the level of discipline that it took because... You'd think, oh God, have I got to do this exercise again? The repetitiveness of keeping going and doing it. And I always remember Shirley Perry used to work for me, and she taught me as a kid. I've got a lot of respect for Shirley Perry. She taught me the RAD grades as a kid, so I was honoured that she come to work for me. And and she takes no messing, Shirley Perry, and she's seen in you how talented you were. You were the best ballet dancer in my school, basically. No disrespect to anybody else that came, but you had a natural gift that, depending on your attitude and your choice on the day or in life, you could have really gone down that pathway. And she's seen that in you. And you were that student that could have got top marks in every exam. I mean, you did get great marks in all your exams.
We found all my medals.
Did you?
Years ago, me and my mum, all the RAD medals.
I've still got mine in the loft.
Yeah, we found them all.
I can't part with them.
I can't.
So Shirley's seen that in you and everything. So she always wanted to push you, encourage you, and give you the absolute, so she was frustrated when you used to go, and used to go to me, but you're getting on my nerves.
I remember getting bored in the changing room numerous occasions. Kiss, come on, please. And I'd be like...
Yeah, I know.
I remember.
Yeah, it's so funny when I think back at it now.
It wasn't funny at the time.
Yeah.
You wanted to throttle me.
Because you had so much potential. It was amazing. But yeah, you got loads out of it.
Yeah.
And it was a big part of your life as a kid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You'd done all the shows. But you weren't just good at ballet. You were good at everything. I had you singing.
Yeah, you did.
I had you...
Remember So Matcha?
Yeah, So Matcha. I can still remember the dance, can you? Yeah. I've said that a few times on these podcasts because these dancers never leave you. I remember the little...
Remember Daddy
on Kirby Sweet?
We done on the Empire. We used to do that.
Yeah. Do you know what?
Remember
We've
that?
just been talking about that
dance.
In the last podcast. Because you see that dance... Gillian Bauer taught me that.
Yeah.
When she was at Merseyside. A teacher called Petra taught her it.
Really?
She taught me it. And I ended up teaching you it because I loved it. I still can remember it. Anyone who's listening and not watching, I'm literally moving my arms. I can remember it.
Mine was lilac, my nan's favourite colour. And me and my nan sat up and sewed all the feathers on because we was birds.
Sunshine. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, and we was birds and we sewed all feathers on.
Yeah, on the Empire you did that.
Yeah.
Was that for Michelle and Friends or something like that?
And the football dance we done, I was the goalie.
Yeah, John Kelly done that mix for me.
For that, didn't he?
Yeah, Sinead's dad.
And I used to have to jump up and pretend to grab the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. We still probably do all them.
We done some amazing things,
we
didn't we? You had the triple threat.
Yeah.
Really. Looking back now, you had the triple threat because you could sing. You weren't a fantastic singer, but you 100%, you had good tone, good pitch, and you could sing in tune. And you had strength there.
Yeah.
You had a strong voice, which could have been moulded into a great musical theatre voice. And drama. Don't get me started on the drama. I mean, you know how much I love my drama and acting. I did my licence at Guildhall and Associate Lambda and stuff like that. I just love it.
Yeah.
I got so much from it. But in my younger years teaching, I loved passing that on.
Yeah.
But you loved that.
I loved it.
Do you remember you did... what was it called? No, I remember your drama piece. I remember you doing Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Veruca Salt. And you done Pygmalion.
Yes. I went to George's Hall with them, didn't I?
Yeah.
Speech and Drama Festival.
It's too hot. And you go, getting in the bath, doing the bath scene. I always remember. And you were really good at it.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. It was
great, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you did have so much. Now, as a teenager, you didn't end up carrying on and going to dance college. Do you regret that? Do you?
One of the biggest regrets.
Wow.
And it's only the older I get, and the older my eldest gets, Kitty gets, I realise how much I regret not doing that.
Do you?
I really, really do.
You were a raw talent.
I really do. Because I think a little bit like the way Kitty is now, she doesn't realise how good she is, and I never ever realised how good I was. Although I loved going.
You were so grounded.
I just didn't realise.
You were never big-headed ever. You were just so like, oh yeah, okay.
Go on, I'll do it.
Yeah. Even like, when you'd get praise for being good at something, you used to be thinking, oh right, okay. Just took it all in your stride.
I know, I remember.
You did never realise how good you were?
No, I never.
Yeah, but it's funny because you were just such a character. you were a real character, but we've talked about that, haven't we, before? You really were a character. But you were so talented, but you regret it.
Yeah.
You regret not going down that route.
Yeah. I left school, didn't I, when I was 16, and I stayed with you till I was 16.
Yeah.
And I left school, and I regret it as in, I could have done so much more. But I did leave school and go on to something that I enjoyed at the time. I went and done my A-levels in law. I stayed on, and I got a job in a solicitor's where I stayed for 20 years. So it wasn't like a waste. I didn't enjoy it towards the end.
You are successful.
But I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
But had I have made a different choice at 16, I think it would have been completely different.
A different pathway.
Yeah.
Because you were an academic as well.
Can't help it.
Yeah. No, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. You were an academic. You know, you came to dance, still were successful in all your exams. You went on to do your A-levels. You got a great job, which you'd done for years and years. You had lots and lots of choices.
Yeah.
But it's funny because even though you didn't go into performing arts, you turned your life around quite recently.
Quite recently and really quickly.
And went back to those ballet roots, didn't you?
Yeah, when I turned 40.
Tell us about that.
In the March, I got told I was getting made redundant from the job I'd been in for almost 20 years. I'd worked somewhere for 2 years and then started in skills when I was 21. And it was coming up to the 19 years, and they said to me, we're going to be making you redundant. And although I didn't particularly like the job, and that's no big secret, they know I didn't, and I didn't like the job at the time because the role had changed. I'd had 4 children while I'd worked there. So I'd gone back after each child.
Yeah.
And working, you know yourself, when you've got a baby, the last thing you want to do is go back to work.
Yeah.
So after each of them, and then the 4th was Tilly. I had Tilly in COVID, having to go back with the other 3, and then a baby. It's just hard to juggle it all, and I didn't really want to be there. So although I was happy I'd been made redundant, I had nothing to do. That's all I'd known. I didn't know nothing else. But I was going to a gym, and I knew the owner of the gym, Harriet, and she was like to me, wouldn't you go into teaching? You know, you're really good at Pilates. And my first response was, not a chance. Not a chance. I couldn't teach a classroom full of women. Don't be so silly. That was my first response. And she was like, wouldn't you really go and do a course? I was going, yeah. And then I thought, I've got nothing to lose. So I've done the course, really thoroughly enjoyed it. Like you say, took me back to my roots. Yeah. And then within 2 weeks of passing, she messaged me and said, I'll put you on the timetable for 12:30 on Friday. And I went, are you joking? And she was like, no, you're throwing you in the deep end. It was a full class of 20 women. And I got the best buzz off that and thought, I can do this. I definitely can.
And that was Pilates?
That was Pilates.
Yeah.
And then within a few weeks, I'd carried on those classes, put on the timetable for good. And then I went on the bar, which is a mix of ballet, Pilates and yoga. And that's my favourite thing to teach.
Oh, I can imagine.
Favourite thing to teach.
Yeah, because you know ballet, don't you?
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it.
You know it. And to combine it with Pilates, I'd love to come to one of those classes, Kirsty. I'm going to come. I keep threatening to come.
I love it.
But now I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost 4 stone. Did I tell anyone I've lost 4 stone? I'm feeling good, so I think I'll come to one of your classes.
Honestly, you will love it. It's amazing. I just love it, and I love being able to use all my ballet terminology.
And you can teach me, and you can get your own back.
I'll crack the whip.
You can say, come on, Sharon, you're not working hard enough. Come on,
give
me more. Yeah.
On that elevator, please. But I love it. I absolutely love it. And one of Rev, who works in the gym, she said to me, she was like the admin and stuff, and she comes to one of the bar classes and she went to me, you love teaching that, don't you? And I went, yeah.
Yeah, and you light up. Your face lights up when you're talking about it now.
I love teaching it. I have there's 2 sisters who come, they're just lovely. And they come, they're in another dance school in Liverpool, and they come to me, and I can just, they're at the bar, and they're in like 3rd position, and they're up on and I'm like, and I just love it. And then there's older women who come, like we've got Paula and Joe who come of a Friday morning, and they are just amazing. So it's just, people think, oh, we can't come, it's bar, do you need to have done ballet? No, you don't. You genuinely don't need to have done anything like that before.
Yeah.
You just find your feet in it, and it's lovely. It's little weights, it's repetitive movements. We can either be up on our elevate, or we can have a ball or a Pilates ball or a block behind your heels, and I just love it. I love teaching it.
Yeah.
I get such a high off teaching Pilates as well, but bar, I do love it. And that does make me think, oh, I could have done that when I was younger.
So you do that for Harriet and Babe Gym, but you also do your own classes.
I do my own classes now, yeah. Because I kept getting people messaging me, can we come to your classes if we're not Babe members? And Babe is membership. You can pay now to do a single class, but it's predominantly Babe memberships. And so I thought, you know what, I might give this a whirl. And started hiring a room close to my mum's, Yoga for the People, Pilch Lane. And it's took off. I have the same girls coming back every week, every Thursday. My mum comes. My mum loves it.
Does she?
My mum comes. She loves coming.
What time is it on a Thursday?
6 o'clock and 7 o'clock.
Yeah, 6 o'clock will work for me well.
6 o'clock and 7 o'clock. Donna comes. She loves it.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Thursday
and
nights.
I just love, like, I started off in Zoe's gym in Dovecot, and then that closed, so I moved to Yoga for the People. And it's in a gorgeous studio upstairs. It's lovely. And some of the girls have been with me since the first class in Zoe's, which was probably last October. And some of them have only been coming a few weeks. And some of them, like, they'd walk in the first class and they'd, like, sit on the mat and they wouldn't know anyone. And now they know everything about each other. And they sit and have conversations and have a lovely holiday and, like, how's your mum? And it's just lovely that I've built,
all
like,
need
this
that, don't we?
lovely little community. Yeah. I always say the gym is not, because some people go, what's she going to the gym for? She needs to go to the gym. She's not might be going to the gym to lose weight or tone up. She might just be having an hour to herself.
Yeah.
She might be meeting a mate. She might have a little gab outside for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
She might just need to clear her head. And some girls do come in and they're just there to just do the workout and they leave. Others, it's very sociable.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Their
It's
time.
a lot more than just, or some people go, like one girl comes, she goes, I've only come to go to bedtime. I'm not putting them kids to bed. And we laugh and joke about it because she comes at 7 o'clock, so she's got to put the kids to bed. Yeah. And then she'll go to Tesco on the way home and we have a little giggle. It's just, and I get to know them all and I know all little things about them. And like one girl didn't come on Thursday because she's not well. I messaged her, was like, how are you feeling? Are you feeling any better? It's a lot more than I don't switch off after the hour class or the 45 minutes. Like, they're my friends as well now, do you know what I mean? I've done it for that long.
That's lovely that you've really built a sense of community.
Yeah. And Sally Ann covered for me a few weeks ago when I was away, a Yoga for the People, and she sent me a lovely message. She said, I really enjoyed teaching that group of girls. It was lovely, and you've built a really lovely community. And I thought, do you know what I have? Yeah. I genuinely have. It's nice knowing
it's so rewarding that,
being
isn't it?
told it, and I thought, yeah I have.
So, I always remember that with my mum's in the Stand Farm class that I used to teach. And it was a housing estate with no community centre. And in the church hall I used to hire.
Yeah, I remember you being there.
These mums all came together and they didn't really know many people on the estate. And they're still friends to this day. They go on holiday every year together. And I got a real sense of achievement from that because you created that. And I remember them telling me at the time and saying, thank you for bringing us together. And I remember thinking, oh, I've done all right there. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
It's a lovely feeling. It is lovely.
Yeah. So, Kitty's your eldest.
Yeah, Joel's the eldest.
Sorry. Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, Joel's 19.
Oh, my God. I can't believe he's 19. So, Joel's 19.
Yeah.
Then you've got Kitty.
She's 15 today.
Yeah.
It's her birthday. And then...
Happy birthday.
And then we've got Oscar. He came quickly after Kitty. There's only one school year between them. He's 13. And then Tilly, the baby.
How old is she?
The one who rules the roost, the boss of the house. She's 5.
She's 5.
So she's just starting her dance journey. Well,
so you've well and truly got your hands full.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you'd always wanted to be a mum.
Yeah, I've always been called Mother Hen, haven't I?
Yeah, you've always been, well...
If it wasn't Janelle on my hip, it was Patrick on my hip.
Yeah.
It was one of them, wasn't it?
Always one of them.
Always.
You were always like that, very mothering in your nature.
Yeah, I've always been like that.
Yeah, you've always been a giver like that. So as a dance mum, Joel went first.
He went first, yeah. He started the Boom Boys when he was about 6.
That's Boom Dance School in Liverpool, isn't it?
That's
Who
Boom
are
Dance
coming
School.
to New York with us.
Yeah, we leave on Friday.
Yeah.
So Joel was the first, and he just started like an hour boys class a week because he's very like me, he's very dry.
Yeah.
He loves to sing. Remember all them adverts that were on the radio? That was like, hey, if you had an accident in the last 7 years, our Joel would know that within 2 minutes. And he'd say it in all funny accents. And we'd laugh our heads off at him.
Yeah, he was good at drama, wasn't he?
And my ringtone used to be Joel singing Justin Bieber, Baby, Baby. That was my ringtone. And everyone in work would go, Joel singing again. That was my ringtone. He loved singing. And then it was Amy, Faye's older sister, who I went to school with. She messaged me and said, Faye's having like an open day. Do you want to take Joel? Because she knew what he was like, because we go on days out and he'd just make us all laugh. He was so funny. So I took Joel along and he loved it, and he joined with, there was a good few boys at that point, about 15 boys. I remember on the first shows, these on Michael Jackson. And they had like red.
They were brilliant, that group.
On. They stole the show.
Wasn't Wayne Rooney's little boy in that group as well? What's his name? Kai, that's right.
Yeah, they used to steal the show. They done like an MC Hammer routine, Michael Jackson. And it was, they were brilliant. They had these Michael Jackson wigs on, and they were that far forward, they couldn't see, and it was dead funny.
They were in my Empire, one of my Empire shows, and they were dead good. The audience
used to laugh their heads off at them.
Yeah.
They were brilliant. So he was the first. And then he was really, really good. So Faye put him in the girls group on a Tuesday, and he loved being with the girls, centre of attention, loved the attention of the girls, and he was really good. And then Kitty joined. She was 3 in the July, and we went to Disneyland in Paris for the kids to dance there. And I never forget, we were doing the parade, and she's shouting to everyone, come see Boom on the stage, come see Boom on the stage.
Advertising.
Yeah, advertising. Faye and Erin were laughing, and then on all the way it was Miss Faye, she loved her.
Did she?
And then she started in September, and she's been there ever since. So that was, she's 3, so yeah, she's been there, 12 years?
12 years. Mm-hmm. And she's good.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah,
she is really good.
Again,
she's a really high standard in a ballet. She's got legs to die for. Lovely lines. Takes after her mama.
She got it from
if you don't mind me saying. Yeah, she does. She takes after you with that ballet.
She's a lot more serious than me. She's quite a serious child, Kitty.
Yeah. Well, I've met her, obviously, haven't I? And
remember when she danced?
You were a little
shows?
Comedian.
That's like Tilly.
Tilly's just you would stand up in the middle of the room and entertain everybody. You were that little funny, cheeky one. Kitty's not like that.
She's not really like that.
I can imagine her to be really well behaved in ballet.
She's very well behaved, and she's a teenager now, so we question that. But she's very we went to London once with Boom, and we were dancing Sadler's Wells, and I never forget, she had this big white pattern coat on, and she must have been about 6, and Joel was dancing, she was too little, and all the older girls, and she'd go, right, warm up, right, do this, get in a circle. And she's always been able to, because I say she'd make a brilliant teacher, because since she was a kid, she always done a register. We do days out, she does register, she writes lists, like my mum, writes lists, does registers.
Tilly?
This is Kitty.
Oh, Kitty.
She's always been like that. The older she's got, the more serious she's got, but she's always been one for the rules, stickler for the rules. Mum, I can't wear that, I'm not allowed. Oh, she put up, no, I'm not allowed.
Yeah.
Always had her hair in the bun, always done the way she should be done for dance. Obviously, she's a teenager now and things slip a little bit, but she was always that child. Always.
Yeah. Well, she's 15, isn't she? And that's a really difficult age.
It's a hard age, I think. And I think that was the age where, I met Dale when I was 16, and we are still together. But I think that as a she hasn't got a boyfriend, that as a big factor in where you go when you're older as well.
100%.
Your group of friends, whether you've got a boyfriend, what your other interests are, because if they take over your interest in dance, you are going to go that way, aren't you, rather than the dance way? Yeah. You are going to do that.
It's a real corner, crossroads, isn't
that age is.
Yeah.
And I have discussions with loads of Boom mums, especially when we're chaperoning backstage. Lots of mums notice it. They get to a certain age, and Erin puts it well. She goes, they go around the dark side and they come back.
Yeah.
And I think, okay, Kitty's coming away.
She's got away with the words, Erin.
She has. Oh, she has.
I love Erin.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah. I'm a big Erin fan.
And she always says that to me. She's just going around the dark side. She'll come back.
I love the way she describes and explains things. Yeah. I love Erin. Love that about her.
That's why all the kids love her as well. Our Tilly's obsessed with Erin.
Yeah.
Obsessed with her.
So, but they do. So, you just don't know how it's going to pan out, do you? I mean, she might go around and carry on. And I hope that she does.
I don't think it's so much losing love of dance with teenagers. They get embarrassed sometimes, don't they? Dancing
that's the hormones kicking in, isn't it? It's the hormones.
They get embarrassed. They don't give 110%. They hold some of it back for some bizarre reason. They just hold some of it back. Like, what are you keeping it back for? Just perform. It's more the performing thing, I think, when they get to a certain age, isn't it?
Yeah.
Technique can still be on point.
Yeah.
Because people say to me, a Kitty just floats like water. Like the way she dances, she's just...
Yeah.
But it's the performing bit, I think, not just with Kitty, it's all girls.
Yeah.
All that age group,
they all go through funny little phases, don't they?
Yeah.
As teenagers. But as a dance mum, I mean, you've got 4. Boom do a lot of things.
Yeah.
They have a very full schedule, don't they?
We do.
Know, it's a big successful school. and you do a lot of competitions and things like that, and you're a registered chaperone as well, so you are an active member of the school. And
I done my chaperone badge back when it was just Joel in, because Joel got picked to do pantos. He used to do pantos with Lee Kelly and Epstein, and I just wanted to make sure I was there, and I said, go and do the course, and I did it, and I've done most of the comps and the shows since then. Yeah.
So having 4 kids and being a dance mum and having comps and shows and costumes and everything that goes with it, how hard is that? That's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot, but it's so rewarding. We are, like, the same with the mums in Stan Farm. We're all mates. I can message one and go, can you grab Kitty? I'm not going to be back from work. Or they'll go, oh, you're staying for this wheel feeder, or it's like that sense of community. It's teamwork, it's a family, it's all of us, And like this weekend, some of the older girls left, and I think, I'm not going to see your mum at drop off, or like Dion backstage, Renee's mum. And
it's the end of a little chapter.
It's the end of, it's sad when it comes to an end, and I'm not at the end. Kitty's got a good 3-4 years left, but I'm at the end with Kitty sort of, and the very beginning with Tilly. Because she's like just
and you make
started.
a whole load of new memories.
Yeah, you do.
With Tilly when if she carries on and comes through. Does Tilly love it as well?
Loves it. She's got gorgeous feet as well.
Has she? It's funny the little things you notice. Some other mums wouldn't notice that, but because you've got a dance background growing up.
Yeah, it's like when I come to bar, I know when people come to my bar class as a babe, I'll go, do you used to dance? Because their feet are like, and their toes are pointed, and I go, do you used to dance? And it's lovely. Yeah. It's lovely to see.
So, the fact that you didn't go into the dance or performing arts career when you left school, you've still put your kids into that and give them that opportunity and encouraged after school activity and all of these things. You've given them that opportunity because you told me that you feel it's important.
It's very important.
What do you feel that even though you didn't go into it for a career, what are the plus sides of the fact that your mum and dad gave you that opportunity as a kid?
Yeah, I think it's teamwork. You learn to work as a team. Yeah. Like Kitty, I've had book a holiday. She go, Mum, we can't go because I'm going to miss comp. And she didn't want to miss out on it. I mean, she never used to miss out on anything anyway. But it's the sense of being in a team. Commitment. Like Joel, when he first started, used to go from school to dance to football, or from school to dance to a pantomime, and sometimes he'd be like that in the car, but he'd wake himself up and he'd go into like a drama lesson with Jackie, and Dale's dad used to say to me, the work ethic on that kid at this age puts most adults to shame, and that's the same across the board for most of them, the commitment they put in. I mean, Kitty made a communion on a Saturday at 10 o'clock, and we all went back to our house, and she went to dance.
Yeah.
Took a dance communion dress off, put a dance stuff on, went to dance, done 4 hours and come home.
Yeah, see, it's commitment, isn't it?
Yeah, commitment to
I think
something.
That stays with you for life.
Keeping you healthy, you know, moving your body, being healthy, your friendships you make in dance. Like most of your best friends are through dance. When you dance every night a week, you see, most nights of the week, you see them people more than you see your own family.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Straight from school to dance. You're getting home, you're having your tea in the car, or you're grabbing a quick snack. It does teach them, and it teaches them to work hard.
Yeah, and when you're an adult and you look back, there's such special memories, aren't there?
Yeah.
When you think, whether you do it as a career or not, it's
I didn't
invaluable.
carry it on, but like some of my biggest core memories are the chorus line we done, remember, for Roy Castle.
Oh yeah,
we done that. Our shows on the Empire. You singing at the end of every show we done, The Greatest Love of All. That song is just you. Because that's what you used to sing at the end of all of our shows, whether it be in the Kirby Suite or the Heighton Suite.
Well, I do believe that children
I know you do. I know you do. That's why you sang it. But they're my memories. Our Janelle singing The Little Mermaid, or me and my teddy bear, the first one she ever done.
And do you remember, I have a saying, my name's Janelle Murphy. Yeah. Oh, I love her.
Yeah. Janelle never went to do dance as a career, but she's now a school teacher, a primary school teacher with a lot of responsibilities, and she works with kids.
Oh, 100%. Everything that you and Janelle learnt as kids, you take into an adult life, into your career. 100%. There's no doubt about it. It gives you a head start.
It does. It definitely does.
And some parents think, you know, and obviously everybody's got their own opinion and that's fine. I respect them all. But some parents might think, oh, go into something like that and having that level of commitment outside of school, your schoolwork's going to suffer, but that's not necessarily what happens. No. And you need that escape from school. Yeah. You need that physical activity. You need that complete shift in your mind away from school.
Away from it. You can't do that
and all of those other little things that you've just talked about, the teamwork, the hard work ethic, all of them things.
The loyalty as well. Your loyalty.
The loyalty and commitment. It's a massive. Yeah. It's massive. I mean, like, now with my Smart Productions, right, if I've got a responsibility and I've got, like, it's in me, it's in my bones, and I will see it through to the end. Yeah. Like, literally. Yeah. And I've realised watching these podcasts back how many times I say literally, but there you go. That's a fact that you didn't know. But that means I really mean it.
Yeah. Literally. Literally. She literally means it.
But it does. It just stays with you, and that work ethic.
Yeah, it does.
So, yeah, you were really, really good at drama, singing, dance, and everything. So how come you are not the most famous person in your family?
I don't know.
Because who's your brother, Kirsty?
Well, it's Patrick to me, but Paddy the Baddy.
Yeah. So we can only have 5 minutes of this podcast because this is about you being a dance mom. This is your moment.
It's my time to shine.
This is your time to shine. But yeah, your maiden name is Pimblett. So yeah, Kirsty Nunnen, beautiful ballet Pilates teacher, former student of mine. But you are also Paddy the Baddy's
big sister.
Big sister.
Yeah.
So I remember him being born. And to me, he'll always be our baby Patrick.
Our baby Patrick.
And I can't cope when he fights because I don't know how you cope at all. Yeah. Because I look and I go, oh, and I always think to myself, oh, Jackie is your mum. I always think, how did he cope?
My mum doesn't watch, does she? She just waits for the results.
So she just waits for the results.
Yeah, and someone to text her and say how he's done.
I only realised yesterday when we had our little phone call to arrange for today that he did like some acting and stuff when he was younger.
Patrick done drama in school, and he done this Liverpool Speech and Drama Festival. We done the school took Patrick.
See, it all helps, doesn't it? And obviously he's a very famous now. He's huge in America. Yeah. And next time we're in Vegas, I'm hoping that it collides with
a
fight of his, because I will go and I will forget a ringside seat.
It is amazing. It's amazing.
And you know what I love? What he does. Totally nothing to do with his fighting. I love that he advocates for male mental health.
Yeah. And that was totally off the cuff, that, you know.
I know, and it was natural.
Planned, it was just natural.
Because he's
a good
person.
The day before.
But he's a good person, and he realises that his platform is so valuable. Yeah. And he does use his platform.
For good.
For good. To help. And I think that's important. Male mental health is at an all-time. Yeah. It's in a state. And they do need to talk. So, yeah, well done, Patrick. Proud of you.
Baby Patrick.
Our baby Patrick. But you've had your 5 minutes now. That's it. You're not getting no more.
Move on.
It's about your Kirsty. So, yeah. So, as well, Kirsty, I just want to say, Paddy and Molly show no mercy.
Oh, God, yeah. The BBC show.
Yeah. So, they did a show about Paddy and Molly. And you were in it. Yeah. So I was watching it and I was like, there's my Kirsty. Why is my Kirsty on there? But yet they come to your mums.
They come to me mums. And I made some homemade lasagnas and they come to me mums and we dished up our tea.
So that was your moment of stardom on the telly?
Yeah.
Did they not know how talented you were?
Should have done a little ballet dance, shouldn't I?
Yeah, you should have stood up and gone, it's about
pick me. Could have been on Strictly now.
Yeah, pick me. Yeah, so I enjoyed watching that.
Yeah, me and the kids done that with Patrick for his show. And then we went to the premiere in the Everyman. It was nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, he's just a natural with all that kinds of stuff. I mean, to be fair, I find all that stuff, you know, we do the funny videos with Babe and we do the few odd little...
You've always been laid back with anything like that. Honestly, it's like nothing phases you. You were like that as a little girl, honestly. Show me the little girl and I'll show you the woman. I always think that, you know, you've still got those funny little characteristics that I loved about you as a kid. But yeah, speaking of you as a kid, if there's anything that you could say to little Kirsty, let's say 12-year-old Kirsty, there's anything you could say to 12-year-old Kirsty now, as Kirsty the woman with 4 children who's sitting here talking to me today, what advice would you give her? What would you say to her now?
What advice? First thing that comes into my head is probably follow your dreams. Because I think when I was 12, it was a dream to dance as a full-time career. And I still to this day probably don't know why I didn't. There's not one reason why I didn't. I still don't know why. But it probably would be follow your dreams. Probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know that it's never too late?
I know.
Do you know that your level of fitness at this moment, that you could go and do teaching courses and teach dance?
I know. And
run a dance business. Pimblett Theatre School. Kirsty, come to me. Let's make a business plan. Pimbletts. Hang on. Let's see how it rings off the tongue.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but that's one for another day. We'll think of a good name. You could go back and train. I know somebody that would really welcome you. Kathy Conroy Jones is a really good teacher for older students. I find that she'd love to have a go at you. Have a go at you.
Have a go at
that
me.
sounds
Thanks.
like I used to always have a go at you. But yeah, no, she...
Oh, it was well deserved that you did, Sharon, so don't you worry. I know, I can take it on the chin. Come here now.
Yeah.
Come here now.
Come here, you.
Come here, you. Have you done now?
But yeah,
Like that in my belly later hard.
you could, Kirsty. You could still do that. That's a conversation for me and you to have off camera because, you know, I'll always be a teacher. I can't help it. But yeah, you can still do it. If you wanted to. You might not want to. You might think...
I didn't realise how much I'd enjoy teaching the Pilates and the Barre, to be honest. I'd thoroughly enjoy it.
Did you know that you can take exams, for example, with the ISTD as an adult who is no longer a young dance student? And it's formatted differently for a different level of fitness because you're not a child fit. You're not child, teenager fit, but you are fit because you teach Pilates. Yeah. You know, I've watched what you do. I've watched you transform your whole body online, literally thinking, wow, I've just said literally again, didn't I?
Yeah.
But I have watched you do that. So I think now is the time.
It has been the best thing that's happened to me. Being made redundant, starting a completely different career. Yeah. Even the kids go, you're happier now, aren't you? Like,
and there's teachers looking out for work there, you know, Kirsty, you could hire them. And do you know that when I opened my school when I was 20, I hadn't taken a dance teaching qualification yet.
Really?
I went back to college for another 2 years with Gaynor Owen. She welcomed me back and finished them because what I did was I left college as a licentiate, which is like the top of my Guildhall and Lambda, because I couldn't be in those classes at the same time as those. So I ended up with licentiate Guildhall, associate Lambda, associate ISTD, all in the end, but that took me 5 years. Yeah. I went back. Yeah. So when I started my own school, for another year or two, I was still going to college 1 or 2 afternoons a week. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Exactly.
And it doesn't matter how
I do feel like
I've
come full circle.
Yeah.
I've come all the way.
I feel like you've got another little circle to go through. I'm going to give you a little push through
There's a circle in a circle.
Yeah, I do. I think that's a good idea for you. And your kids are growing more now. I know Tilly's only, how old did you say she
5.
was? She's only 5. Yeah, but Joel's a young man now. Kitty's 15. Oscar's 13. So, you know, this might be your time to expand. Yeah. And you could have a theatre school teaching everything. It could be Pilates, it could be a gym, it could be everything. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Picture this. You heard it here first, everyone.
Tell little Kirsty that one.
Tell little Kirsty that one. Yeah. Weren't we talking about what you tell little Kirsty? Did I totally drag you away from that? Did you say it? Did you get it out? Yeah, I'm just checking. Oh, what are we like? Yeah, you can tell we've known each other for years, can't you? So yeah, I think that's about it.
Fabulous.
Come and give me a love.
Come on.
Come to mama.
Come on.
Thank you for listening. You can subscribe and share with your dance friends and families. I'm Sharon Collins. This is the Real Smile podcast, brought to you by Smile Productions.